inspired by. Created by lorac. Long, long ago in a very distant galaxy, the proud Saiyan race was betrayed. Emperor Frieza, consumed by fear of the prophecy about the legendary warrior, decided to carry out an act of total extermination to destroy the entire race before any of them could threaten him. Among the few who learned the truth was Bardock. He opposed the tyrant. Confusion engulfed planet Vegeta, and chaos overshadowed reason. One of the soldiers, unnamed, had just returned from a mission. At the same time, he learned that he had become a father. He understood that the catastrophe was inevitable. He had no time for doubts. He knew only one thing. His child could not die here. Not today. He ran as fast as his legs could carry him. He managed to grab the child and place it into the capsule. He gazed into the face of the being he was never meant to meet. He whispered softly, "Live, my little star. Avenge your father." He didn't wait for an answer. There was nowhere left to return. The capsule detached from the surface. It vanished among the stars, sent at the last moment. This is the beginning of our story. Thrown into the unknown, survive and endure. This is the first challenge that fate has given her. Every story has its beginning, but not every story knows the truth about its own end. Centuries ago, in a moment unrecorded in the Chronicles of Nosgoth, a spark fell from the sky. Tall's capsule was never meant to land in this world. Will this place become her end, the fate of this planet? How will she find herself? Among the living or among the dead? Nosgoth took her in, not out of mercy, but by chance. In a world of shattered pillar, in where the future was dying and the past whispered from the ruins, a spark appeared, too young to understand, too powerful to ignore. Kain, the Lord of the Void, found the infant, and in that which was small and defenseless, He saw something he himself had long lost: choice, hope, redemption. Kain decided to take the child in. He severed her tail so she wouldn't draw too much attention. He sank the spaceship in a nearby lake. He never suspected that with that decision, he would summon his own shadow. He didn't know that on that day, not only was Tall born, but so was his destiny. A few years later, Nosgoth slept, but her dream was not a peaceful one. A pulse somewhere within the walls, a heartbeat that did not belong to her. Faces screaming in hunger. The corridors called to her in whispers. Each step carried her deeper into the darkness. Kain watched in silence, a silence heavier than steel. Tall grasped the blade, and then, through the stone corridors, its whisper flowed and turned into a scream. With every breath, she felt her own strength growing with her defiance. Kain watched, with pride, with unease, and perhaps with maybe a hope. How was this even possible? Did the Soul Reaver choose Tall, or did she summon the blade? Kain went to Mobius to confirm this new twist of fate. The time streamer appeared like a shadow and whispered words dripping with venom. When Raziel was cast into the abyss, Tall became your only path. The Elder God has chosen her, Kain. Do not turn away from the gift of destiny